Hello Capricorn, welcome to Three Trails Tarot, and thank you so very much for being here today to watch your January 2023 tarot reading. If you're interested in watching the annual reading for your sign, just click on this link up here to see your 4 categories, how you will do during the year in finance, career, love and romance, and relationships. Okay, let's see what you can expect for January. And here we have already your overarching energy, security, and abundance. What a beautiful energy for the month. Let's see how your 4 weeks are going to look. Just the beginning of each week. Let's just see what we have for you. And we have 2 cards. We have 5 of Cups. We have the Moon. And the last 2, 3 of Wands and Queen of Cups. Let me move this over. So in the first week with the 5 of Cups, what I see here is you enter the month with some regrets or some things that are on your mind which you wish you had done a little bit differently. The Moon is about unexpected things that might be happening that you may not see, sort of mysterious in the background, unseen, perhaps problems or issues that you may not be aware of. With the 3 of Wands, I also see that there is moving forward, looking forward to expansion, taking initiative, and also perhaps traveling, so taking the lead. With the Queen of Cups, there's this nurturing, healing, compassionate sense during the 4th week of the month. All right, let's see what your entire month looks like. I'm just going to lay these all out after the first shuffling. Here we have Page of Swords. I'll split this. Two of Coins. Queen of Coins. Knight of Wands. The Fool, King of Swords, Temperance, Ace of Wands, 5 of Swords, the World, the Lovers, and Justice. We have several High Arcana cards here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So some huge changes that will affect your life direction and your life path, Capricorn, are coming up in January. What I see here with the Page of Swords in the first week, there is a curiosity and a need to find the truth. You might even be a little chatty, which I think is sort of unusual maybe for you, Capricorn. Not your typical personality, but you'll be all chatty and wanting to discover new information and wanting to know the truth of things. And I believe that has to do with this first card, 5 of Cups, where there was some feeling of regret. So wanting to know really what portion of it was your responsibility and what portion of it was maybe someone else's responsibility, and how you should truly look at this situation. So this is a self-discovery in seeking the truth in the first week, which sets you up for a new journey. So this is your first major change in direction, starting over, cleaning the slate, and feeling more confident about your choices. Now, as you move forward, there are people you're most likely talking to about this, about these changes and the things that you want to start trying and doing in order to achieve the abundance which you seek, starting in the month of January and hopefully lasting throughout the year. So that creates some kind of conflict with some of the people in your lives who may disagree with the direction or methodology that you are choosing for achieving some of these goals. Now, as you continue to move forward in your month, in the second week with the moon, where I said there might be some unforeseen issues, as you have this conflict here, brings about some things for you to consider with some of these changes that you want to make as you're starting over with a new clean slate, starting a new path in your life. So there's some balancing that happens here with the Two of Coins, balancing your finances, balancing some decisions with regard to your financial security. And then when we get to the King of Swords, what I see here is planning. A lot of planning starts to happen in your second week. Looking at things logically rather than emotionally, and being very strategic about your plan and how you creating your plan and being strategic about it and what steps you need to take to move forward. That proves to be successful for you, because with the World, I see you ending a phase in your life here on the second week of January. And in this, I see you completing your goal, having learned some lessons, and feeling very good about how you closed off that phase of your life, and ready, very ready to move forward. So there's some celebration here where you take on the leadership and move forward for expansion, as well as with the Queen of Coins, looking at being very resourceful in how you do this and moving forward in a practical manner. Maybe even connecting with some people that you know that have already gone through what you're trying to do now and were able to successfully achieve what they wanted to do. So here I see you being practical about your moving forward, being resourceful, and also looking to get guidance from others who have succeeded. There's going to be some challenges here, of course, because there's a lot of movement here that we don't see in the cards, but with regard to the actions that you're going to be taking indicated by the cards, there's going to be times when you're going to feel tired, frustrated, angry. And so Temperance is all about reminding you to have the harmony and the balance so that you don't wear yourself out, and so that you don't become so frustrated that you end up saying something you don't mean to say to someone that may cause conflict or hurt their feelings. Now we have here in the third week the Lovers, a bond that you have with a person who you feel very close to, maybe very in love with, see as a partner, is becoming stronger. This is a sideline to what you're trying to do. So you're very focused on achieving your abundance, but at the same time, there's a loved one here that you're also trying to strengthen your bonds with and bring closer to you. Now, with the Queen of Cups, we see you offering support and empathy, and also getting support and empathy from this person, from this lover, from this person that you consider a partner, someone you love, someone you may even want to tie the knot with, and or maybe have some sort of commitment with. The Knight of Wands tells us that you are now taking action to fulfill those passions and to pursue those passions. And with the Ace of Wands, coming up with even more new ideas and inspirations and urges, and also having a breakthrough with regard to your strategic plan to achieve your goals for abundance in the month. And here with Justice, you achieve them. There is a balance where what you put in, you get. I call this the karma card. So you will receive what you deserve to receive, which in this case is success. Let me go ahead and draw an oracle card so we can get some guidance for you as you move through this path of success, Capricorn. I'm going to split these cards. And here we have the Falcon stands for success. The guidance here is rise above petty concerns and focus on what is important. You will understand things better. You will have the vision to complete your task and the intuition to complete your task. So don't be afraid to take initiative and go after the things that you want. You will achieve them. That is so beautiful, Capricorn. This is such an amazing reading. I wish you the absolute best, and I hope you come back for your February reading. If you want a copy of any of these cards or bracelets, the links are down below. Alright, so until next time, best wishes to you always. Take good care, Capricorn, and thank you again for being here. Bye now. Hello Aquarius, welcome to Three Trails Tarot, and thank you so very much for being here today to watch your January 2023 tarot reading. Now, if you're interested in seeing your annual reading for the whole year on the 4 categories of finance, career, love and romance, and relationships, just click on that link right up there and it will take you to that reading. So let's see what we have for you for January. First, let's find out what your overarching energy is going to be for the month. And here we have, I don't read these upside down, this is a leopard and it's all about challenge and growth. So let's see what we have for you for the 4 weeks. We have the Chariot, the Knight of Cups, the Sun, Judgment, I'm sorry. I just saw the Sun and I thought Sun and Judgment, and can't seem to manage my spacing. There we go. And Three of Pentacles. So with the Chariot, what we see here is deciding a point of direction, going on a journey, taking control, having focus, and taking action for change. Okay, so that we'll see a lot of this happening in the first week of January. For some of you, this is literally a vehicle that you are going to be purchasing, maybe buying a new car, truck, boat, perhaps. Now, in the second week, the focus is on romance with the Knight of Cups and again, traveling. Judgment is all about karma, hoping that what you put in comes back to you. Whatever it is that you desire will work out for you. And in the fourth week with the Three of Pentacles, we see you collaborating, talking to experts, talking to friends, trying to get some information that you need to proceed with your growth. All right, so let's see what the rest of the month looks like. The rest of the weeks. That flipped, and it wasn't upside down when it flipped. So I'm going to put it here, Two of Cups. Sure, I'm just going to split these. We have Ten of Swords, Four of Swords, the Star, which is your tarot card, Seven of Cups, Knight of Coins, Queen of Cups, Ace of Swords, the Hermit, Page of Coins, the Devil, and Nine of Wands. It's a new deck for me. It's called the Taro of the Divine, and it's a beautiful deck with legends. So each of these figures in here are legends from many different countries. I would love to talk about the legends, but I think you would enjoy reading the stories for yourself. Otherwise, this reading would be very long. So just click on the link below if you are interested in getting a deck for yourself. My niece Chelsea gave this to me, and I really appreciate it because I just love all the colors and I love the idea of the legends. So let's continue here with your reading. In the first week, we talked about the Chariot, changing direction, getting focused, being in charge and in control, and having the willpower to make things happen for yourself. And as you move along in the first week, Two of Cups tells me that there is a commitment that you're hoping to make. Maybe there's some sort of engagement, proposal, some commitment with a partner, a loved one, someone that you want to spend most of your time with. Now, if you already have someone in your life that's the person you want to spend time with, and you already have a commitment, perhaps there's a renewing of vows that will be proposed to you, or a strengthening in your bond that occurs in this first week. With the Seven of Cups, I see here lots of choices, lots of options. So you're making these changes, and you're also looking at all your options and trying to decide, and it's very difficult. This is a time when it's kind of a challenge for you. This will be one of your challenges, is making the right choice, because you want to make the right choice, but there's so many options. It's like being in a candy store and you're told you can only have one kind of candy. So this is the first of your challenges. The Hermit is about introspection. Here we see you taking time to examine further what you would like to do for the rest of the month. So there's this exciting experience right here. Then there's all these opportunities and options. And so, of course, you're going to think about it, right? And so this is the point where you're going to be considering a lot of things as you're thinking about your opportunities and your options available to you. Now, with the Knight of Cups, again, this is in the second week, is the romance. So there's a lot of focus here with the bonding with the person that you love and care for the most. And part of that is perhaps maybe putting a lot of effort into bringing you closer to this person. So here we have the Ten of Swords. Perhaps there's something else here that hasn't been told yet by the cards, but you know that it's there. It's something that's preventing you or making this choice very challenging to achieve, and it's creating a burden for you. Like you're putting a lot of effort and you're at your wit's end, and you're like almost done. This is too much. This is hard. Indicated by the Ten of Swords, that this is another one of your challenges that you're going to be working through in the second week. The Knight of Coins, we see you changing your direction also to your finances and taking action, but practical, slow, wise, reliable, consistent type of action to grow your finances and to secure a financially stable future. So there's a lot going on here, Aquarius. You're thinking about a lot of things. Love and money seem to be top priority for you in this month. What we have here also with the Page of Coins, again, doing some research, trying to find out more about where to put your money, how to make it grow, and how to achieve whatever it is that you're trying to achieve with regard to your finances. You become successful at some of the things here that you are working on. You see immediate success here with the Judgment, and you also get an epiphany, like a realization that there are some things that maybe you need to add add to it some additional actions or some additional information that you need to consider. Of course, this is all very exhausting, Aquarius. Very exhausting. And with the Four of Swords, you get to that point where you just need to take a break, okay? And the third week. So Four of Swords is respite, getting rest, giving yourself an opportunity to re-energize, to recuperate, and to regain health. This is a healing period for you in the second week. Also, with the Queen of Cups, there's nurturing and support that comes from someone, Aquarius, to help you with your healing. I truly see this Queen of Cups as a water sign. This is a person who's either a Pisces, a Cancer, or a Scorpio that is in your life, Aquarius, that is trying to help you to heal and is being supportive and nurturing and compassionate about what you are going through and what you are trying to do for yourself. However, there's also this devil. This devil could be, not believing in yourself or getting ready to do something and then losing the confidence to do it. Or it could be an addiction. For some of you, something's holding you back. This is something that is holding you back from moving forward, keeping you in place. And for many of you, I see this as a thought, an attitude. That's the word that's floating to me right now. An attitude about relationships, money, and success that is holding you back. It's almost like you may have lost some hope and felt that it's not going to work out for you, or you have habits that you keep repeating that is creating an obstacle for you achieving, like not saving, maybe spending a lot of what you have, so you're not able to save it in order to move forward and to achieve this. There's financial growth and personal growth. I really see a lot of this as both for you, Aquarius. This growth is not just financial, but it is also about emotional growth, like personal strength and personal growth, and just regaining back your passion, being where you want to be. As you move into your fourth week with the Three of Pentacles, we talked about you picking people's brains, right? Talking to people, trying to find out more information with regard to finances, money, grow it, how to work with it, how to change things for yourself, your budget. And that gives you a lot of hope because they gave you a lot of ideas on how to proceed forward. Ace of Swords also gives you more ideas. So you got hope here and you got more ideas. And with the Nine of Wands, we see you taking a stand, creating boundaries and maintaining boundaries and being persistent with your goals. Okay, so this doesn't finish in January, Aquarius. It all starts in January, nice and strong and powerful, and kind of really encourages you and moves you forward. You are so ready, starting with a Chariot, to make some changes, and also looking forward to some travel. And that's probably why you're thinking about the money, because it takes money to have fun when you're traveling, right? So that's why we have these two things here: romance, and then travel and money. That's actually three things. And so with the Nine of Wands, just being persistent. Let us draw an oracle card to see what kind of guidance we can get from this Native American oracle card. This is, again, a new deck for me. So if you would like to get a copy of this deck, there's a link below for where you can find it. Okay, I am going to just split these now at this point. And we have here the sturgeon. And the sturgeon is all about wisdom. So you're moving in a path to gain additional knowledge. It's about learning. There is an ancient wisdom that dwells in the heart that makes no sense to the mind. So You may be trying to logically figure things out, but it's actually from your heart. And I believe that this has to do with tackling the devil, because it's about breaking patterns, ways of thinking, your spirit to trust yourself and believe in yourself and have hope that it will work out for you. But the very first step, according to this Sturgeon, is you got to break the pattern, because this is what's holding you back. Okay, Aquarius? That's all I have for you, and I really hope that you found this helpful or insightful in some way. And if you did, please like and subscribe below. I really hope that you come back for your February reading. And until next time, take good care. Best wishes to you always. And again, thank you for being here today. Bye, Aquarius. Hello Pisces, welcome to Three Trails Tarot, and thank you so very much for being here today for your January 2023 tarot reading. If you are also interested in watching your annual reading, just click on this link right up here and it will take you straight to that video where I will be talking about your finances, career, love and romance, and relationships. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started with your January reading. The first thing we're going to do is find out what your overarching energy is. And it is intuition and inspiration with the frog as our animal. Intuition and inspiration. Let's see what the first part of each of your weeks is going to look like. I'm just going to split these. And we have Ace of Swords, Four of Swords, Three of Pentacles, and the Empress. In the first week with the Ace of Swords, what we see are a bunch of new ideas coming your way. There is going to be mental clarity, so that's a very nice way to start your month. This mental clarity may result in some conflict from a new discovery that you have in trying to address this with someone, but I don't see it as taking a major part of your week. It's probably just very limited kind of a conflict. With the Four of Swords, we see moments of exhaustion in the second week where you will need some rest so that you can recuperate and regenerate energy for yourself. Three of Pentacles brings you to experts and friends where you are going to be collaborating or discovering and learning new things from them. And with the Empress in the fourth week, there's going to be creation for growth and abundance. This also could mean increasing the family. Perhaps some of you will be with child and you will discover that or plan for it in the fourth week of January. See what the rest of your month looks like, Pisces. Oops. Two cards fell out here. We have the Page of Wands, the Seven of Cups. I'm just gonna split these so we can just lay down the cards. I just feel like I need to stop when it tells me to. Ten of Wands, Two of Swords, Queen of Swords, the World, Two of Coins, Ten of Swords, Queen of Wands, Five of Coins, Seven of Wands, and the Devil. Okay, Pisces, so we talked about the first week where there's going to be new ideas coming your way and mental clarity, which also brings us to the Page of Wands, starting new projects and being totally inspired and excited to work on this new project. The Queen of Swords has you being honest about what you're trying to do. also strategic and reaching out to others for additional information. Also see here that with this honesty, there might be moments of curtness, so just be aware that that's a possibility. Also very overprotective about the project. This is top secret, Pisces. Now we got the Queen of Wands. You've got some really high court cards here with the kings and queens. So the Queen of Wands is looking good. So Pisces, as you're working on all this new stuff, new passion, new ideas, and trying to find the way logically to making all of this happen, you may not realize that you're also looking very attractive to several people, with the Queen of Wands just taking charge with a lot of passion and confidence and being energetic. But this makes you more attractive to people who see this. So just be aware, you're going to be turning some heads. If that's something you want, then great. If not, just be aware that it's happening. Alright, so as we move into the second week, we talked about you being exhausted from all of this activity in the first week. And once you get your rest and you feel re-energized, we see you looking at a lot of different options and opportunities, but having trouble making the decision, choosing which is the best way to go, or which is the best option or opportunity. But you successfully choose, because we see here with the World, you complete your goal and are successful about it, ending a cycle, ending a phase. So perhaps this project becomes completed at this point, or part of your life that went through a specific change is complete. Okay, with the World. We also see some of you traveling because of this completion and moving on to the next thing. This traveling or completion does bring about some moments of isolation and feeling like you're left out in the cold. Perhaps there were some big expenses when you chose this option. Then you had to go back and reassess your finances. Perhaps there was a conflict in here. Now it shows these two people all happy and joyful because a phase has completed, but in between here was a discussion about these options and opportunities, which then led to you feeling somewhat isolated, maybe not supported in the way that you had expected. So there's some discussion here, like we talked about earlier, for the third week, where you're learning new things, getting excited, you're learning from experts, but at the same time there's a lot of responsibility with whatever it is that you are working on with these folks that you're collaborating with. So the responsibility is wearing you out, indicated by 10 of Wands. It's very exhausting work, and the burden is ending. Okay, so the nice thing to know is that I see this as part of all of this action that you've had to take here. Your exhaustion for maintaining your responsibilities is coming to an end. We also see here with the Two of Coins, balancing. So there's some kind of balancing act that happens. So this is ending, but then there's some other things that you're still responsible for. Maybe the weight of responsibility is not as heavy. You're still trying to keep control of things so that you don't drop one. This person's holding two babies here. One's a cub and one's a child, and just trying to keep it all fair and balanced. Here with the Seven of Wands, there's some people questioning some of the things that you're trying to do, which then has you being more persistent in continuing with what you're doing. So you're protecting your ideas, protecting your choices and your decisions, and at the same time being persistent about them. As you move along into the fourth week, something else is coming up for you, which is, I believe for many of you, this is going to do with a new addition or new parental type of nurturing type of responsibilities. Perhaps someone in the family needs help with their child, or you are going to be expecting or planning for a child. So here with the Two of Swords, I see you compromising to make a decision, because it's a difficult decision, but you're trying to make this decision. Again, here we have an ending of something else with the Ten of Swords, an ending with the world. We have ending with the Ten of Wands with a phase, and we have ending. So there's a lot of new things coming up for you, Pisces, with the Ten of Swords. And the Ten of Swords is about being at your wit's end, like done, just too much going on, a lot of challenge. You've been having to use your intuition to make a lot of these things happen. Your inspiration is there, but of course this takes up a lot of action and energy. So physical action, mental action, emotional action, just all of this energy wears you down in the fourth week. And then we have here the Devil. So there's this other thing that's like an obstacle for you, is a person. The Devil could be a Capricorn, it could be a Taurus or a Virgo, but most likely a Capricorn who wants you to work. And you're already exhausted. I'm going to pull just one more card with regard to these two cards here, okay? Let's see if we can get a little bit more clarification here. Okay, we got two cards. This one is upside down, Four of Swords. You become even more overloaded, and your mind is also tired. And here we have reverse King of Cups. It may cause some depression, or because you're exhausted. You may want to express to whoever this is that there's only so much you can take, okay? So things are not going to be balanced. You've already been balancing things here in the third week. So this is going to be a very, very challenging month for you, Pisces. Let's see if we can pull an oracle card from this brand new deck that I have called the Native American Oracle cards. If you want to get a copy of this set, I have a link for this down below. Just click on it. And oh, by the way, these are also new cards that I'm working with, Taro of the Divine. And what's so cool about this is each one of these figures is a legend from different country, and the story of those legends is in the booklet with the deck, and I would love to talk to you about them, but then this reading would be super long. So, oh wow, this just fell out. The sturgeon is all about wisdom, and it says here, there is an ancient wisdom that dwells in the heart that makes no sense to the mind. So there might be a disconnect with following your heart or following your logic. So the sturgeon tells us it's time to break this pattern and to think out of the box. This is a time to keep your spirit strong. You can overcome whatever this is. And like I said, I believe this person, this Capricorn, who's wanting you to work even harder, and you're already at the end of your rope already here. So it's dangerous exhaustion here, Pisces. Please heed this warning. Please take care of yourself. This is all I have for you, and I'm very concerned for you with this last week. So please try to make sure you do get rest in between. That's very, very important. And to talk to whoever this person is who is driving you to give even more of yourself at a time when you no longer have much energy to give. Okay, well, that's all I have for you, and I hope you found this helpful or insightful in some way. And if you did, please be sure to like and subscribe below before you leave. And I hope you come back for your February reading, okay? Until next time, please take good care. Please get that rest. And best wishes to you always, Pisces. Thank you again for being here. Take care. Bye-bye. Hello Aries, welcome to Three Trails Tarot, and thank you so very much for being here today to watch your 2023 January tarot reading. Now, if you're interested also in the annual reading and you haven't seen that one yet, just click on the link right up here to go straight down to that video and watch it. Okay, so let's see what we have for you for January, Aries. We're going to start off first with finding out what your general overarching energy is going to be for the entire month. General overarching energy is going to be, and we have here the Panther, power and perseverance. Wow, sounds powerful. All right, so let's see what the first or the beginnings of each of your weeks going to look like. We have Four of Cups, reverse King of Pentacles, the World, and Eight of Cups. Okay, Aries, what I see here for you with the Four of Cups is there's this feeling of unfulfillment. Because of this feeling of unfulfillment, there's a missed gift surprise. Whether there's someone trying to help you or give you a gift, but you don't notice it. You see how this beautiful flamingo is looking at the empty cups rather than the gift, the cup with the gifts that's coming their way. So that's how you're going to start your first week. Now with the reverse Knight of Pentacles, what I see here is some unpredictability, instability, and maybe even some blasé feeling of not feeling very motivated. The World is the ending of a phase in your life because the lessons have been learned, so there's a completion there, or a goal has been achieved, so there's a completion there. I also see for you the desire to travel in the third week. Perhaps you will be planning that travel or actually taking that travel during that time. Now with the Eight of Cups, it's walking away to find something that's missing where you are. So in the current place that you're at, there's this thing that is missing. And so that drives you to search for it. Let's see what the rest of your month is going to look like. Okay, Aries? Let's see the rest of your month. We have the Nine of Wands, Four of Coins, Ten of Cups, Four of Wands, Two of Cups, the Sun, the Chariot, the Wheel of Fortune. Wow, that's a lot of major arcana cards there in a row. Ace of Swords, Four of Cups, the Emperor, which is your card, by the way, Aries. The Emperor is your tarot card, and the Eight of Coins. Okay, so we've got some major changes coming up for you here, Aries, in the month of January. It looks like mostly in the second, third, and fourth week. So as we said, that the beginning of the month, there's this feeling of unfulfillment, where the focus on what's not being achieved versus what are the gifts that are being offered to help you achieve the things that you want. And so with that is the Nine of Wands, where you have set up some boundaries, and this was before this month. So this might have been sometime last year where you set up some boundaries, and now you're being very persistent about maintaining those boundaries to protect yourself and to protect your ideas and the desired goals that you have, Aries. I also see here with Two of Cups, this is beautiful because this means your partner is very supportive of you, with you being persistent and creating these boundaries. So you have the support, the full support of your partner, your loved one. They are there for you. They are helping you get through this, Aries, and that's beautiful. Now with the Ace of Swords, we see some new ideas coming. There's some mental clarity coming about, and also perhaps some conflict with others. Now we talked about the reverse Knight of Pentacles, where there's some instability and unpredictability, and that causes you to be more mindful of your finances as far as the spending and the savings and the earnings that are coming in. And so with the Sun, what's beautiful about this is you successfully get through this. There's some challenges here, obviously, right? In the first part of the month, with the first week and the beginning of the second week, there's a lot of challenges with emotions, actions that you're having to take. That all comes to a closure with the Sun, because the Sun is all about achieving your material goal, having success, maintaining your optimism, and also feeling happier about your situation, okay? Four of Cups, we go back into this again. The end of the week, perhaps you've achieved some successes, but maybe not to the degree that you had hoped for, Aries. And so that brings you back into this kind of feeling of unfulfillment. But again, we talked about the world, so this doesn't last very long, because right into the third week, boom, you get your goals are completed and your lessons are learned. So perhaps this was more of perception of unfulfillment, which drove your feelings to also match that. And once you got into the third week, you realized that, oh, okay, it wasn't as bad as I thought, kind of the situation. Now with the Ten of Cups, what I see here is family supporting you, family around you, family love, Aries. You got a lot of love coming your way here from your family. Very supportive there for you. And then also with the Chariot, some opportunity to travel, maybe to visit some of these family members, or vacation. That's what I see here. And then with the Emperor, this is your card. This is also the King of Kings. So this is when you're full up in Aries mode, taking charge, having confidence, being the leader, having respect, and asserting your authority over things. In the fourth, you discover that there might be something missing. Maybe there's a change that needs to be sought after. So you walk away. Walking away has you spending even more time with family, because here with the Four of Wands, we have celebrations. It looks like you might be invited to a wedding or a reunion of some sort, but perhaps you were missing your family and you're going back to family, Aries, and celebrating with family. The Wheel of Fortune, this changes the direction of your fortune. Remember in the beginning I said that there was some instability, unpredictability, and you're worried about your finances and your money. Well, the Wheel of Fortune changes all of that. You get some good news and wonderful things are happening for you, so the wheel is turning in a good direction for you. And with the Eight of Coins, we see you being recognized for your expertise in achieving the things that you had set out to achieve. So bravo, what a way to end your month, Aries. Let's see if we can get an oracle card for you. What kind of guidance can we get for Aries? This is a brand new set of cards. It's called the Native American Oracle cards. And I just love it because of the beautiful color and design here. The art is so nice. This is the Calumet, which is the largest of the Native American pipes. It stands for peace. It says, find a way to create a peaceful, mutually beneficial solution, honoring and respecting others involved. Make amends, in other words. And when you make those amends, things will work out. And I believe that this has to do with these two areas right here. Realizing the importance of family and how they support you, and getting back to focusing on family. So your power is what is helping you persevere. You have a lot of inner strength, Aries, with the Emperor, King of Kings. When you feel you are you, back to you, in the third week, you achieve your goals and you change your fortune to move in the right direction. So make peace, make amends, so you can be satisfied and happy with your outcomes. All right, Aries, that is all I have for you, and I hope you found this helpful, useful, insightful in some way. And if you did, please be sure to like and subscribe below. And I hope you come back for your February reading. Until then, please take good care. Best wishes to you always, and I'm very excited for you with the way you handle your challenges in your January month. Take good care. Thank you again for watching. Bye, Aries. Hello, Taurus. Welcome to Three Trails Tarot, and thank you so very much for being here today to watch your January 2023 tarot reading. Now, if you're interested in the annual reading, that's already out, and all you have to do is click right here in order to go directly to that video, but I hope you stay here first and then watch that video later. Okay, so let's see what we have for you for January, Taurus. We're going to start by finding out what your overarching general energy is going to be. Now, this is a general reading, so it may or may not resonate with you, but I hope you stay anyway, because you never know if there will be some insightful things or helpful things that or information that will help you later. I'm just going to split this, and what we have here is the Cougar is all about staying focused and maintaining stability. So we're going to put this right here, saying focus and stability. Let's find out what your weeks, the beginning of your weeks are going to be like. We have 10 of Wands. Oh, that blends really nice with the tape. All orange. 10 of Wands. Ace of Cups. Three of Wands and 10 of Swords. Okay, so Taurus, you start the month off with the 10 of Wands, feeling burdened from responsibilities. And then with the Ace of Cups, we see you longing and wanting some new beginnings in relationships, hoping for proposal and a marriage. Maybe, perhaps, at least a long-term commitment. Three of Wands, we see you looking forward to the opportunity for expansion and looking forward to moving forward, okay? So, grabbing the bull by the horns and leading, taking on a leadership role, and also for some of you looking forward to traveling. Okay, so then we got 10 of Swords in the fourth week is just utter exhaustion. You've tried everything, you've done everything, and you used up all your energy, and you're just done, Taurus. And that's how you start your fourth week. Now let's see how the whole month looks, okay? We have the King of Wands. A lot of passion and inspiration here going on. Okay, this came out first. So we have 5 of Swords. We have 3 of Coins. Wow. 5 of Coins. 7 of Swords. Get this stability going. Now you're totally focused. We want stability. The Star, Page of Wands, 2 of Swords, 7 of Wands, 5 of Wands, King of Swords, And the Lovers. Okay, Taurus. King of Wands. All about being bold, feeling powerful, charming, innovative, visionary. This is a person in your life, Taurus. This King of Wands is someone who is a fire sign. Okay, so we have an Aries, a Leo, or a Sagittarius Taurus who is helping you through this period, because you start the month feeling burdened with responsibilities, helps alleviate some of the burden, some of the weight of your responsibilities. So this is a person that's coming to your rescue, Taurus. Bright, beautiful, bold, powerful, charming, who has taken an interest in being your hero. Now here with the Seven of Swords, you kind of don't trust this person. They're swooping in, wanting to be your hero, but you're not quite sure this is someone that you can trust. It's just in the back of your mind, and so therefore you put up some fences, defenses, and kind of stick to your guns. Perhaps they're offering and you're like, no, I think I'll be fine, I can handle it. And maybe they're being a little insistent, and so you're being persistent in not allowing them to do so. Now this Ace of Cups is wanting to have a new relation or have a proposal, longing for a proposal. That's a big desire for you here in your second week. And here we have with Five of Swords some conflict. Now I feel that this conflict is a minor conflict, but it's definitely with the person that you've set on a pedestal. So it's like a king, right? So this is someone that you really care about, who you most likely wanted to offer a proposal, but something happens, maybe a little fight, and that hurts you, hurts your feelings, and creates a little bit of a friction between you and this person. But you are very hopeful, Taurus, that it all work out. Most likely from talking to this person, things are starting to look up. You're getting over this fight that you had, and that will be overcome. So with the Star, it's telling us there's renewal and there's hope for healing, and then there is clarity. So clarity about why this conflict happened, and the two of you start to work it out. Now Five of Wands, I see some kind of competition going on here. I think this competition, it feels more like at work. Perhaps there's some, maybe a position came up and you and another person, a co-worker, also wants that job. So I see the two of you sort of kind of like competing for it, trying to show your skills and your abilities in order to get this position. So I see this more as for work, whereas this is relationship. Okay, now in the third week with the Three of Wands, seeing you just ready to expand. I believe that has to do with this card with the Five of Wands. This is all part of your plan to expand, to create more stability for yourself and perhaps family, if you have a family, as well as to take charge of the things that are happening to you. So this position is very important to you, or this opportunity, I should say, because I don't know exactly what this is. It's different for everybody. Some of you, this is a job, a new job. Some of you, this is a new position where there's more income. And some of you, this may just be an opportunity that came about that you're kind of thinking about whether or not you can add it on to what you already have to expand your opportunities and expand your income. And the reason I say income is I see a lot of coins in here. So we have this coin here, we have coins here, and a lot of passion. So here with this Three of Coins, I see you talking to experts, trying to get an idea from them. as to how you can expand, how you can grow, how you can create the stability that you are desiring in your life and hoping to get it going the beginning of the year. Page of Wands is that enthusiasm that you feel about this whole situation. You are inspired, you're enthusiastic, and you're ready to learn anything new that will help you with these opportunities that you have lined up for yourself. And as the King of Swords, you're also strategically planning your next moves. Of course, all of this work that you're doing here, so between this competition, so you've got some emotional hurt here, you've got this person you're defending yourself against, you got some emotional hurt here, and then here it's all about growth and creating that stability for yourself. So there's a lot of research that's going on here and planning. Here, you're just tired by the beginning of the fourth week. That's why there's so much exhaustion here, because you spread out emotionally, mentally, and physically, which makes you feel like you're all alone and you're on your own and you're kind of isolated in trying to achieve your plan. Now with the Two of Swords, you finally get to a point where you compromise or make a decision. It was difficult, a very difficult decision, but you do it, and so you're able to move forward. And what's so wonderful about this is this person right here that you had a conflict with is here supporting you at the very end of the month. Okay, so maybe you felt isolated because they might have not been there for you during this time of exhaustion, but once you made your decision and was able to move forward, they were there for you. And that's just beautiful to see that you have that support, Taurus. Let me pull an oracle card for you from this beautiful Native American oracle card deck. And if you're interested in getting any of these cards that you see here on the table, the links are just below. So just click on the links in the description. Okay, so let's see what we have for you for guidance. Just gonna split these, and when I feel that it's the right time to stop. Oh, here it came out for you. So 25 is the necklace and the wampum, which is about alliance, is all about advice from influential people. You have an influential person here, and you have an influential person, or this is you becoming strategic in your planning, but you have an influential person here, and your lover may be an influential person. So this guidance says life is a cycle and we are all connected. See your enemy as a potential ally. Learn to see their flaws as skills. Okay? So I believe this goes right here with the competition. Instead of seeing them as an enemy, see if you can turn them into an ally. Work together to achieve your goal. Okay, Taurus, that is all I have for you, and I really hope that you found this helpful or insightful in some way in preparing for January. And if you did, please be sure to like and subscribe below. And please come back to join me for your February reading as well. When you're ready for that annual reading, if you haven't seen it yet, just click on that little link right above, and it will take you straight to the video. Okay, until next time, please take good care and best wishes to you always. Thank you again for being here. Bye, Taurus. Hello, Gemini. Welcome to Three Trails Tarot, and thank you so very much for being here today to watch your January 2023 tarot reading. If you haven't seen the annual reading yet, it's already out, and if you would like to watch that after this video, just click on this link right up here at the top, and it will take you straight to that video. Okay, let's go ahead and start your general reading, Gemini. For January, we start by finding out what the overarching general energy is for the entire month. And we have here the koala. So cute. The koala is all about contemplation and using wisdom. Okay, so let's go ahead and find out how the first portions of each week is going to start. I'm going to split these. And we have the Star, Seven of Swords, the Tower, and 10 of Wands. So Gemini, starting with the Star tells us you have a lot of hope for January to become a really great new start for you for 2023. Seven of Swords, there's someone you don't trust, and this is going to come about more to the forefront in the second week, the beginning of the second week of January. Expect the unexpected, a sudden change or a disruption or issue that occurs that is going to require some reaction on your part at the beginning of the third week. And with the 10 of Wands, by the end of all the third week, you start the fourth week feeling completely done and feeling exhausted from all of the responsibilities and all the work that you've done during the first 3 weeks. So let's see the rest of the month, okay? And remember, your overarching energy is contemplation and wisdom. So seeing these events as a way, as a pathway. The High Priestess. I'm just going to split these cards. I can go ahead and lay them out for you. The Fool. The Three of Coins. Three of Swords. King of Coins. Justice. Six of Wands. Seven of Swords. Knight of Wands. King of Cups. Six of Cups. And Temperance. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 major arcana cards, which tells me you're going to be going through some really big changes, Gemini, in January. These changes are going to change the direction of your current life path. Okay, so plans may change unexpectedly. You might have to make some adjustments to them. So again, let's go ahead and start with the first week. We see you starting off with a lot of hope for good things, hope for miracles, hope for success. And with the High Priestess is where we see the wisdom. So the High Priestess shows us that you walk into this new month trusting yourself and using your intuition to guide you along the way. As the King of Coins, we also see you being practical and grounded in your movement in the first week. So whatever plans or choices or decisions you're making, you're doing it from point of view of being practical and wise. No overspending, just really watching how you work with your money. Now with the Knight of Wands, what I see here is that you are free-spirited, ready to do something fun and creative, just feeling wild and lusty and fearless, totally excited and ready to take some action, ready to do something fun. Okay, or pursue a passion. In the second week, we see here the Seven of Swords. So you enter the week being suspicious of someone. I have a feeling that this is a person that you've known for some time, but something has come up that now makes you wonder if you can trust them. You're making some decisions, but you're still carrying on with your original hope from the beginning, which is to embark on a new life path. So you actually want to start something new, start a new adventure, change things up in your life. And that's where that hope is from. And that is what you're going to be doing in the second week. Justice shows us that you will succeed. Whatever you put into it, you'll get back. So with justice, there's going to be some balancing. There's going to be, actually I call this the karma card, because whatever you put in, you get back. Well, we call cause and effect, right? So there are solutions and truths that will be revealed as well. If you put in good, you'll get good stuff. You put in bad, and you'll get bad stuff. With the King of Cups, I see you here being a supportive person. Likely, a lot of these changes may affect other people. It could be family, lovers. I see that you are being supportive to others as you are making also your own new journey. For some of you, I see this as another person, not necessarily you. Okay? So this could also be a water sign that is supportive of you in your new journey. And this could be a Pisces, a Cancer, or a Scorpio that is right there willing to help you. This person has a lot of pull. They're in a leadership role, or they're very comfortable. They're emotionally stable and mature. And they have a lot of compassion and patience for you, Gemini. Now, as you move forward, something unexpected happens. We talked about this earlier, so be ready for that. It's going to cause you to be very reactive. And sometimes when we're reactive, we just make those quick decisions, which may be good or may not be good, or just not enough time to think about it. So just be prepared that something unexpected is going to be happening. Make sure you get a lot of rest so that you can deal with this mentally, physically, emotionally when it does occur, if it occurs, okay? If this resonates with you. Now with the Three of Coins, I see you collaborating, trying to learn more about this plan that you have. You had put together a strategic plan, and now you're wanting to learn more, Gemini, on how to implement it and how to make sure that it's successful. And guess what? You are successful. Six of Wands is a victory card. So with Six of Wands, I see you in the spotlight, getting recognition and getting really good news of your success. All of this is beautiful and may cause you to reminisce about the past, become nostalgic. It looks like you will get in touch with someone from your past. It could be childhood, it could be young adult time period, but I just see this as you actually reaching out. Sometimes it's a person that reaches out from your past, but for some reason I really see this as you, Gemini, reaching out to them. Now, after all of this motion, actions, thinking, it will wear you down. So that's why the beginning of the fourth week, we see you feeling very burdened and exhausted from all your responsibilities. These are things that you chose to do. Not necessarily imposed on you, except for this unexpected issue, which you didn't realize was going to happen. But then when it happens, a lot of the things you do in response is going to be your choices. Okay, so here you'll be burdened with that, tired, needing some rest. And so here with the Three of Swords, there might be some illness that happens after this. Maybe you get a cold or the flu. You know, your body is dealing with so much stuff that it becomes vulnerable. But that's only for a short period of time. Then we see here again the Seven of Swords. This person has seen you in a vulnerable state, or maybe it's a perception that you have that this person may take advantage of you in your vulnerable state. So you do go through these thoughts again about this person. With the Seven of Swords, I see this person is either an Aquarius, another Gemini, or a Libra. It's an air sign. So this is someone that done something, or you think has done something, and may be better to talk to them rather than to avoid them, because it looks like here you just avoid them altogether. But of course that's up to you, because you would know the situation better. Talk to them or avoid them. But the card says here that you will try to avoid them, get away from them. It shows the person as like a monster. And this wolf is you, protecting yourself by trying to run away. Now we have here Temperance, which is wanting harmony and balance and patience and self-control. So trying to be in control of the situation. And I believe that that still has to do with this right here. I'm going to pull one more card so we can get a clarification on this 4th week. Everything else is matching up, but this 4th week has a lot going on, and I don't know if it's because you're exhausted and you've ended this one phase in your life victoriously, and then now you've got your mind set on some other things. So let's see what we have for you, Gemini. 7 of Coins. Having patience, you know, just have patience and wait it out, and you will continue to have success. So perhaps instead of running away or letting it affect you, feeling like you have to take back control, try to balance things out, it just says be patient. It probably might work out. It should work out for you. All right, let me get an oracle card here from this Native American oracle cards. It's a new deck that I got, and if you're interested in getting a set, there are links below for any of these cards that I have on the table. So let's see what wisdom or guidance we can get from this. I'm going to just kind of split these because I always forget that they're hard. They don't jump out until I feel like I need to stop. Okay, so here we have, I want to call this the Tree of Life, but it's actually called the Sacred Tree. And the Sacred Tree is all about evolution. So the guidance here is diligently seek solutions rather than avoiding them, and be willing to offer an exchange if necessary to get what you need. It may be painful but necessary, or difficult but necessary. But if you do this, you will be able to get what you need. So I truly believe this has to do with this person that you don't trust, or think has done something deceptive behind your back, or is trying to hurt you. And you started off in the 2nd week already thinking about this person too, worried that they might interfere with your progress and moving on to your new path. So this is saying that it would be best to just seek solutions instead of trying to avoid the situation, and perhaps make a deal. What is it you want? Kind of thing. All right, Gemini, that is all I have for you. I really hope that you found this helpful, insightful in some way. And if you did, please be sure to like and subscribe below before you go. I hope I see you again for our February reading for you. And in the meantime, good luck, best wishes always. And thanks again for being here. Take good care now. Bye, Gemini. Hello, Cancer. Welcome to Three Trails Tarot, and thank you so very much for being here today for your January 2023 tarot reading. If you're interested in the annual reading, if you haven't seen it yet, all you have to do is click on this link right here when you're done with this reading, and it will take you straight to that annual reading video. You could just go straight to your timestamp for your sign. Okay, let's go ahead and start your general reading for, already fell out, for your January month. And here I see for your overarching energy a flamingo, which is all about charm and passion, Cancer. So the guiding energy or the influencing energy for this month is charm and passion. It's going to affect your decisions and reactions to things. Let's see how each of the 4 weeks start out for you. Go ahead and split these. So we have Three of Wands, High Priestess, King of Wands, and Ace of Cups for you, Cancer. So in the first week with the Three of Wands, what I see you is longing for expansion, wanting to take the lead, take initiative. And for some of you, this is simply about vacation time, wanting to go on a vacation. Now the High Priestess in the second week is all about trusting yourself and using your intuition as a guidance during the week. The King of Wands for the third week tells us that this is a moment to be bold and charming and innovative and to have vision for what you want to accomplish for the month. And here with the Ace of Cups, we see new relationships, perhaps a proposal for marriage, or perhaps recommitment or a renewal of a commitment that you've already had, or a new partnership. Okay, so let's see what the rest of the week looks like, or the rest of the month, I mean, for each week looks like. And we have Queen of Wands, Five of Cups. Oh my goodness, they're just falling out. We have Seven of Coins, Eight of Swords. I think they just all want to fall out. Page of Wands. A lot of passion here in the first week. Six of Cups. Two of Cups. High Priestess. Wheel of Fortune. The Tower. Ace of Wands, and Seven of Cups. So Cancer, there are going to be some major changes here. I see a lot of passion in these cards as well. You start off the first week with Three of Wands, wanting to expand and move forward, and for some of you just go on a vacation. And we see you making yourself look charming and having excitement in your heart, which makes you very attractive. So you look very attractive to many people. And also you continue with that inspiration, with daring and activity, just being very active and excited, creative, and then also getting some good news. So that's very, very exciting time in the first week for you, Cancer. And with the Wheel of Fortune, we see your fortune changing to something wonderful. So lots of goodness, lots of wonderfulness in your first week. In your second week, we see you thinking about things more deeply, delving into your intuition and your subconscious mind, and just maybe dreaming more about things. Actually dreaming at night when you're sleeping, and also fantasizing and dreaming in the daytime about things that you want and you need. Here we have Five of Cups. So as you're doing all of this, it brings up memories of some things that you may have had regret for. Perhaps you wish you had done things differently or said things differently, or you know how regret goes, right? So you go through that, but this card also wants to remind you to not focus too much on the things that were not done right, and to also look at the things that were done right in your opinion, because sometimes we get so focused on what isn't there and forget about that things that we can be grateful for. Because you can see Three Cups here spilled over with the water everywhere, and the subconscious mind is very focused on this. The water is subconscious thought. And then here we have these two filled cups that haven't fallen, and so there are still wonderful things to be grateful for, Cancer. We also see, as you progress forward here in the second week, an old friend from the past will come to visit, or will reach out to you, will reconnect with you, and give you some news about home or about mutual friends or mutual people that you used to care about or hang out with. So you will get that, and that news or that reach out is going to cause some sort of chain reaction for you, Cancer, where something suddenly disrupts your normal day and kind of throws you into reactive mode, where you have to try to react to all these things that are happening just to keep yourself from falling. So you see these people falling here from the tower, the sudden lightning strike, and totally unexpected. These particular cards are all based on legends from different countries, and I wish I could share those legends with you, but this reading would be way too long if I did that. So if you'd like a copy of this card, there is a link below to purchase the card if you want. But anyway, the person reached out and they give you news, and then all of a sudden this happens, you know. But you get through it because as the King of Wands, you take control of the situation. You handle it in a very innovative way, and then you allow yourself to also see what the new norm is going to be and set it up in a way that it will be comfortable for you to make those adjustments. With the Seven of Coins, you realize that it may take some time for everything to fall back into place, or to fall in place in a way that is manageable. So you show great patience, courage, leadership, and patience here. Oh, and here you go with your passion being charming, Cancer, because with the Two of Cups is love, is a possible proposal for marriage, a possible union or a new partnership or a commitment to a partner that is coming your way. And this, for some of you who don't have a partner, this could be discovering or finding or meeting your twin flame. So kind of like had to go through this process to meet this person if you don't already have them in your life. Now with the Ace of Wands, I see you getting very inspired and excited to create and to start a new project, or for some of you this is a major breakthrough, a major breakthrough of something that you realize and want to do. And here again we have Ace of Cups, a proposal, possible proposal for marriage, partnership, or a long-term commitment in a relationship, which is just beautiful. It could also mean some of you may have an addition to your family or to your life by way of a child. The Eight of Swords, what we see here is some of you feel kind of trapped by this news. It's like desired, but now that it's happening, it might freak you out. So the thing to remember with this Eight of Swords is that feeling trapped or feeling tied down is a feeling, and it's a matter of perception. Because if you look at this person in reality, they are not hurt, they are not tied down, they have the freedom, and they are choosing to hide from their ability to leave. Look how beautiful and bright it is, and the cave's not even closed in, so they could actually walk outside. What this card is saying, you may feel trapped, but it may just be how you perceive the situation, which means it could be easily rectified or changed. And then here we have the High Priestess. The High Priestess is about sacred knowledge and the subconscious mind. Once again, trust yourself. You have it here and you have it here. So this is a double reminder to trust yourself and to use your intuition in making those decisions that will free you. That is wisdom. And also, you're going to need this to choose, because here you're going to have a lot of opportunities all of a sudden at the end of the month, Cancer, which is going to be like, what do I do? How do I choose? Let's pull from the Oracle card and see if we can give you some additional guidance for the month, okay? This is a new deck for me called the Native American Oracle Cards. And if you're interested in getting a copy of this deck, again, the link is below. I also have a link for bracelets and candles if you're interested. Okay, so what we have here. This is the elk, and the elk is about stamina. It says here, do only what needs doing. Carefully use or distribute your resources. Keep moving until you finish. In order to do that, you need strength and the will, the desire to continue. Drawing on magic. So, to manifest, to create, the desire to pursue all these passions and love affair is going to require some strength and willpower to do it. And so that's why it is saying, don't kill yourself trying to do too much of everything, but decide what truly needs your effort and your time. First week, to not spread yourself out, because here we see a moment of despair here, and then we see another moment of despair here, and I'm thinking those are your 2 points where you will feel kind of overwhelmed. Slow down a little bit where you can. If it doesn't require you to manage it, you could maybe even delegate, perhaps. Okay, Cancer, that is all I have for you, and I really hope that you found this useful, helpful, or insightful in some way. And if you did, please be sure to like and subscribe for me. And I really hope I see you here again for your February reading. In the meantime, take good care. Good luck with all of this. It's so exciting. And best wishes to you always, Cancer. Thanks again. Bye now. Hello, Leo. Welcome to Three Trails Tarot, and thank you so very much for being here today for your January 2023 tarot reading. If you're also interested in the annual reading and you haven't seen it yet, click on this link right above here to go directly to the video. But wait until this reading is over so that you can get your monthly reading and your annual reading as well. Let's find out what the influencing energy for decision making, actions, and reactions is going to be. Okay, so we have the Fox, and it's all about having ideas and discipline. Very nice. Ideas and discipline. So let's take a look at the beginning of each one of your weeks for the month of January. How are those weeks going to start out for you? So we have 2 of Pentacles, 3 of Cups, 7 of Pentacles, and Justice. Okay, Leo. With the 2 of Pentacles, I see you balancing things, trying to keep things up in the air, not let anything fall, create that harmony, trying to make the choices that will allow you to multitask. And you're also weighing your options here. So that is how you start the first week of the month. The second week, you start off with celebrating with friends. This is so wonderful with the 3 of Cups. And then 7 of Pentacles, you have made some investments or planted some seeds, so to speak, financial seeds, and trying to see how those grow, and actually being very patient about the results, understanding that some things take more time than others. And with Justice, the Karma card, you will get what you put out. Okay, so let's see what the rest of the month looks like, Leo. We have the Knight of Wands. This is a new deck of cards called the Tarot of the Divine. What's really cool about this deck that my niece Chelsea got for me is that it comes with a legend book. Each one of these characters on the cards are part of a legend, and the legends are from all over the world. I would love to share the legend for each of these cards with you, but that would make the reading very, very long. If you're interested in getting a copy of this deck of cards, there is a link below that you can click on, and they're not expensive, so I think you would actually enjoy having a copy for yourself. We have the Knight of Coins, and I'm just going to split these now so I can just lay these out. Actually, Actually, I feel like it needs to play one more time. Okay, so we have 9 of Cups, the Chariot, Page of Wands, 2 of Wands, 8 of Wands, the Magician, Ace of Swords, Knight of Cups, King of Cups. A lot of feelings and passion and excitement here. Just looking at these cards in general. A lot of excitement, Leo. And I'm excited for you. In true form with the Wand cards. Okay, so as we said is in the beginning, trying to balance things out so that you can multitask and get things done. And not drop the ball, so to speak. Also, weighing your options. What's the best decision to make here? And you do so because you are inspired as the Knight of Wands, ready to take action. So you're trying to balance this out so that you're prepared for this next step. And this next step is just going for it, getting all excited about your ideas, the things that are inspiring you. There's something you want to do that is truly, truly inspiring you. And look at this person, just super excited to get going with it. The Chariot is another movement card, moving forward with your idea, moving forward with your inspired idea or inspirational idea there. And the Chariot is taking action also. So moving forward, taking action, and taking control and having the focus on your ideas. I was like, oh yeah, here's the overarching energy right here. This is all about pursuing your passions, and it's all like specific ideas that you've been wanting to do. So you're charging forward with this. Now with the Magician, you're also manifesting, believing that this could happen, and putting a lot of energy into ensuring that this comes to fruition. So looking at your resources, talking to people, and just pulling it all together to make magic, Leo. Now, after celebrating with some friends about all this excitement and probably telling them all about your plan and your ideas, as the King of Wands, you show them how bold and powerful and innovative, and the vision, mostly the vision of where you want to go with these ideas that you have. And just charging ahead. And you see how this image here is a peacock, showing all the beauty, charm and confidence is making you very attractive to the people who are looking at you and who see you. And with the Page of Wands, adding all the more enthusiasm and excitement with the activity here, just really, really, truly moving forward. Knight of Wands, Page of Wands, the King of Wands. I mean, there's just so much passion here. Chariot. It's just, you're really, really all enthusiastic, Leo. I feel the energy from these cards. And I am truly excited for you. I mean, there's just, your reading is probably the most powerful, energized reading that I've done so far for the signs. Ace of Swords, I see again more ideas, new ideas. There's this mental clarity happening for you, Leo. Just so much excitement. But at the same time, even though you want to take all this action, you're truly inspired and you just have all this energy to burn, you're also being very patient with the things that you've already started on the financial side. Those could be investments, paperwork to purchase a home that you've started. You're going about it in a very patient and practical way, knowing that some things take more time than others, Leo. And here we see with the Knight of Coins, again, being extremely practical and wise and reliable and consistent, working hard. This is the slowest moving of all the court cards. So this tells me that even though you're energized, you're being practical about your finances, being very, very practical and careful with that. So here again, Wands, like it's all in keeping with your energy, Leo. We have 2 of Wands, all these fire cards. And with 2 of Wands, I see you embracing change, making a choice, not having any trouble at all making this choice, making this decision, and just embracing the change that will come about from making this decision, and also potential for travel, which I think in this case is more about vacation and having fun. The Knight of Cups is also a card of travel and fun and vacation, but mostly on the side of romance, Leo. So you've got a lot going on for you here, Leo. I mean, this is just a fantastic, exciting reading. And as you continue here, the Karma card, you get everything that you put in is coming back to you. So you're getting a lot of great news going into the 4th week. And you're celebrating 9 of Cups. Party, party, party. Let's party, party, party. That's what 9 of Cups is all about. And then 8 of Wands is more good news. So you've got good news coming. And of course, with this 8 of Wands, there's a lot of quick change coming about from these things that you were waiting to come about. Some of them are coming about, for you now in the 4th week. And that is bringing on some quick changes that you then have to very quickly react to and take action on. But it's also mostly good news. And as the King of Cups, you are emotionally mature and balanced in handling all of this, despite the fact that this is such great fire energy in this reading all throughout. You end the month relaxed. All right, let's see what kind of oracle or guidance we can get for this Native American Oracle deck. This is another new deck that I have, and again, if you're interested in getting a copy first, so the link is below in the description. Okay, and just click on that and it'll take you right to these cards, because these cards tend to not jump out, but I can just kind of feel. What I have here is the Otter, all about transformation, creativity, playfulness, and that's exactly what your reading has been all about. So here's the message: dive into the healing waters of play and exploration to find new ways of being. So play, 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 Leo, and that was your plan. So I say go for it. That's what the Otter's saying. All right, Leo, that is all I have for you, and I really hope that you enjoyed this reading, found it helpful or insightful in some way, and if you did, please be sure to like and subscribe before you go. I really hope I see you again for your February reading, and until next time, good luck to you. Enjoy all of this wonderful, passionate, inspiring energy, and best wishes to you always. Thanks again for being here. Take good care now. Bye, Leo. Hello, Virgo. Welcome to Three Trails Tarot, and thank you so very much for being here today to watch your January 2023 tarot reading. If you're interested in seeing how the whole year might be for you, there is an annual reading as well available. Just click on this right here at the top before you leave at the end of this reading, and you'll be taken straight to the annual video. Okay, let's go ahead and see what your January is going to look like, Virgo. Wow, that was fast. First thing I do is I draw an overarching energy card, and this one just kind of popped out and fell out for us. And it is the Gecko, Decisions and Direction, Virgo. So that's what your January is going to look like, all about making decisions and figuring out directions. Let's see what the first part of the week for each of the weeks is going to look like. We have the Hierophant, the Hangman, the Emperor, and 10 of Swords. Wow, I thought we were going to get a fourth high arcana card, but we got the 10 of Swords, which is an end card, which makes sense for the fourth week, right? So here we go. We have the first week is Hierophant. With the Hierophant, we are looking at examining knowledge. So what I see you doing here in the first week is maybe just looking back at values, how you were raised, your religion, your spiritual beliefs, and what values are important to you as you assess how you want to move forward in this year. So you start off the year examining that. The Hangman tells us that in your second week, you're going to try to see things from many different perspectives, trying to find a way that may be different from what you normally would have picked or tried. With the Emperor, the King of Kings, doing this in the third week, whatever changes that you're going to come about or decide to do, you're looking at it from a very mature leadership role, wanting to be strategic in your planning, dependable, and also creating structure for yourself, Virgo. The 10 of Swords, that tells us that it's been a very exhausting month, and you enter your fourth week ending a specific phase, which is probably this whole change. This desire for change is what I'm sensing here from just these three cards, and with the three high arcana cards coming out already before the rest of the cards are laid out, that tells me, Virgo, you're hoping for a major transformation in your life. You're willing to put the effort in, and that will be that shows indicated here by the 10 of Swords as the first card of your fourth week, that you're going to be very exhausted when you get to this point. But that doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad thing. It just means you put in the work, you put in the effort. So let's see what the rest of your month is going to look like, Virgo. I'm going to split these now. Stop when I sense that's the right point. Okay. 7 of Swords, 9 of Swords, 3 of Coins, 2 of Cups, Knight of Coins, I should put this down here, Knight of Cups, the Sun, Justice, Lovers, the Magician, the Star, and 4 of Coins. Okay, Virgo, so we've added a couple more high arcana cards: the Sun, Justice, the Star, the Magician, the Lovers. Wow, this is a huge transformation that you are desiring and going to achieve, Virgo. So let's go ahead and start with the first week. We already talked about how you are reassessing your values. What's important to you? What do you want in a partnership? What do you want for yourself in your life? How do you want your relationships to go? These are the questions you pondered at the beginning of the month. With the 7 of Swords, I see you also looking at those individuals that were in your life that you felt did not have your best interests at heart, and perhaps moving away from them, getting away from them, or just cutting them out altogether from being a part of your life because you can't trust them, or you feel that you can't trust them. The Knight of Coins, also looking at your resources, evaluating your finances, and taking action to do something about the growth of your finances, direction, decisions. You're making a lot of decisions, so obvious all throughout. This is the general energy that is affecting or influencing, that's the word I'm looking for, influencing the way you make your decisions and the directions, or the way you manage your life in January. And it shows right here all this decision making and direction. So Knight of Coins, making decisions, deciding on a direction for your finances. Lovers, you want a stronger bond. You want a strong bond with the person you're already with. And for those of you who don't have a love in your life, you're hoping to find someone that you can trust, that you can build a great relationship with, a partnership with, an agreement on the values that you believe are important to you, and agreement on how to manage finances and other things that are important to you. But not just to you, but also to them. And that's what you're looking for. Someone who can match pretty much a lot of the things that you want to have in a relationship. Now, in the second week, we talked about the Hangman, seeing things from many different perspectives, angles, looking at what the best path would be to take, direction, and what the opportunities are. We have Nine of Swords. And with Nine of Swords, this causes a lot of worry for you. So as you look at the different perspectives, it's so hard to choose, right? When you see a lot of opportunities in front of you, it's like being in a candy store. Which one do you want to buy? Especially if you can only buy one. But you like them all. They all taste delicious. And so this is the dilemma. And this is what will keep you up at night in your second week. Well, luckily, as you move along, there's someone who shows interest or is desiring romance with you. This could be someone you're already with, or it could be someone that has an interest in you, maybe invites you out on a date, Virgo. And it would be up to you if you want to accept, but romance is definitely in the air. This is also an opportunity to travel or to go somewhere new that you've never been to before. It doesn't necessarily have to be a far travel. It could be just going to the next city over or a new town. And that's what I see coming up for you in the second week. The Magician is you, Virgo. You manifesting, you wanting to make this new change, this new transformation to be the new you in the beginning of the year. And you're working very hard at it. And I already see transition here with the Emperor. It starts off with you taking leadership of where your life is going to go, owning it. Saying, this is what I want, and I'm going to get it for me, and I'm going to make this happen. So owning it as the Emperor. And then also with Three of Coins, talking to people, getting expertise, sharing ideas, and maybe even coordinating with people who are going to help you make this transformation. For some of you, this could be these could be counselors. These could be very, very close best friends who you trust, will give you the best advice possible, or family member that you trust. Or this could be someone that you pay, you hire them to give you information. But this is a collaboration of minds, and this is for the direction of finances. Now, the Sun is a beautiful card to have in your reading, because the Sun tells us you are starting to get material things that you desire, and this is bringing you happiness, not just the material things, but there's also happiness. There's a joyous outcome in a lot of the things that you've been trying to achieve. Friendships, relationships, love affairs. There's a lot of optimism in the air and openness to allow this abundance to come in, as well as having success. So there's some areas that are already coming to fruition for you that you have tried to manifest, Virgo. So you're going to see some of this in the third week. I can tell you that you may not see all of what you're trying to get, but you will definitely see some of the things that you have been trying to get, and these are enough to make you very happy in the third week. So it's probably pretty big things. The Star is all about hope, Virgo. Feeling that sense of hope and renewal, and I believe it's because all of this came about in the third week, and then with this success, wow, really puts you on top of the world, and it makes you very hopeful that things are going to work your way, are going to come to you. It also makes you dream more, right? Because you're hopeful, and it also helps you to heal. Hope helps us heal. It brings clarity to your mind, because now you're open for things, indicated by the Sun. Open to see things from different perspectives, to see other options, that there's not just one way to do it. There's not just one right way to do it, but there's many different ways that you could possibly go by, follow in order to get what you want. And for some of you, this is being in the spotlight, Virgo. So some of you will get the recognition that you've been hoping for, maybe an award, or a reward of some sort. Some of you will be in the spotlight. But all in all, Virgo, if some of this is already resonating for you, especially when I talked about wanting to reassess your values right from the very start, or having done that already, then you know you're going in a good direction. Okay, so this is very hopeful. Now, of course, this is a lot of work. You've done a lot of work in the first 3 weeks. That's the reason why you feel kind of like, oh, no more energy, super tired, exhausted. But you know what's really wonderful is this person, 2 of Cups. This person from the Lovers, whether it's someone that's already in your life or someone that has told you that they like you, they're very supportive of you. They help you to regain strength. They help you to feel re-energized and reinvigorated and ready to be bold and daring and to move forward. This also, for some of you, may end up being a proposal. There could be a proposal for a lifetime commitment. So this is just a beautiful, beautiful reading, Virgo. The hope for transformation and the transformation occurring. This is you making this happen. Justice is what I call the karma card. And justice, what you put in is what you get. And you have been putting in a lot, and you're going to get back a lot. Now, with the 4 of Coins, there's still some concern, maybe on your part, to monitor, be careful with your resources, to manage your budget according to your plan. Perhaps you're not the only one dipping into the pot. Maybe this partner is also dipping into the pot, or maybe you have a family member that causes you to dip into the pot more frequently than you wanted. Perhaps it's this person that you're considering cutting out of your life and leaving behind you. But whatever the reason, you're being more careful. I'm going to draw just one more card to clarify on this. Where are my cards? Put them away over here. Okay, so can we please get a clarification on the 4 of Coin cards? Oh, wow, that just popped up for us. Okay, Judgment. You had an epiphany and you realize even though things are going really well, they're not there yet. So that's why you're being careful. Okay, so now we have our answer. Let me go ahead and pull an oracle card for you, Virgo. Let me get some guidance for you that may help you along the way in January. Until it feels like I need to stop. Oh, you got 2 cards. Okay. So the first card is the heavens. As you can see, there's the universe, there's the sun, there's the moon. This card stands for destiny. That's what this whole reading has been about, transformation. So you are on your way to a new destiny. It says, step back, look at the big picture, and let time unfold without meddling. So sometimes you just kind of have to go with the flow. Sometimes you just have to let the universe take over and help you with some of the things that are going on. And I believe that this goes right here during this period of exhaustion, that it's okay to rest and let things flow and catch up to you. The things that you've already worked on, let them catch up. This second card is the Taro and the Cosmic Buffalo. This is about fulfillment. It says here, of life will bring about change. Everything is born, grows, and dies, thus attaining fulfillment. So fulfillment is living your destiny. Fulfillment is going through the cycles of life. There's some challenges, there's some good things. There's a cycle, and the cycle comes with time. So that really does go right here with this destiny card. And I believe the emphasis is on this one period of absolute exhaustion and challenge for you, that it's okay to rest and let things happen. By the way, this is a new deck that I started using for oracle cards. It's called the Native American Oracle Cards, and this also is a new deck that my beautiful niece Chelsea gave me, which is called Taro of the Divine. And each of the characters on these cards is part of a legend from a specific country. So there's various countries right here laying on the table and their legends. I would love to tell you about these legends, but that would make the reading much longer. However, if you just click below in the description, you'll see the links for the cards. Okay, so that is all I have for you, Virgo. I hope you found this useful, helpful, insightful in some way. And if you did, please be sure to like and subscribe below before you go. And hope to see you again here in February. Good luck with all of this wonderful transformation. Good care. Best wishes to you always, Virgo. Until next time, thank you again. Bye. Hello Libra, welcome to Three Trails Tarot, and thank you so very much for being here today for your January 2023 tarot reading. If you are also interested in seeing what the year might bring you, the entire year, there is also an annual reading available. If you just click right there, you'll be able to go directly to that video. But please wait until this video is over before you go there, because I would really love you to see how your January is going to work out. Okay, Libra? Let's go ahead and get started with your general reading. First thing I'm going to do is try to find what is going to be your overarching energy for the entire month. And what I have here is the panda bear. Is all about manifestation and prosperity. So this is how you're going to be making your decisions. This is going to influence your actions, your decisions, your directions that you take in January. It's very focused on manifesting and gaining that prosperity, Libra. So let's go ahead and see what the first days or the first beginnings of each of your 4 weeks is going to bring you. Wow, I've got 3 cards here already. So I have Page of Wands, 5 of Pentacles, and the Hermit. And, oh, we have 2 cards here. We have Star. So put this as part of your 4th week, and 4 of Pentacles. Okay, Libra. So in the first week, you start the week with the Page of Wands, all excited to create new projects and feeling inspired and having the urge to create. The 5 of Pentacles, what I see here is some competition, a promotion, a bonus, a new job. Also here with the Hermit, I see you introspecting, delving deeper into your own psyche, in your personal space to find out what you really want for yourself, how you want the rest of the January month to go for you, because this is the beginning of the 3rd week. You're very hopeful with the Star, excited, hoping for miracles, hoping to be able to manifest the things that you want, but at the same time you're concerned about your finances and your resources, so you're being very careful, you're being guarded with your money. Okay, or you will be guarded with your money. Let's go ahead and find out what the rest of the month will bring. This fell first, so we have 4 of Cups, the Chariot, Seven of Wands, 6 of Coins, Page of Cups, Ace of Swords, 9 of Coins, Strength, 10 of Coins, 6 of Cups, the Lovers, and 4 of Swords. Okay, Libra. So we talked about in the first week feeling inspired, having getting excited to want to start some new projects, but you just don't have the motivation for it. It's like you're inspired, ooh yeah, I'm gonna do this, but the energy level is low in the beginning. With the 4 of Cups, of those old feelings, the reason for wanting all of this, for wanting to manifest and have prosperity, is coming back to you in your mind, like you're thinking of the past, and it's making you feel unfulfilled. It may make you feel unfulfilled, Libra. The caveat with this is focusing on what did not work will prevent you from seeing the things that are being offered to you. The people who are offering you a chance or wanting to help you or give you a gift, you may miss those things if you focus too much on what is not working or how you feel kind of unfulfilled about the past, the things that you maybe tried in the past that didn't work out. So let's just say that you're inspired, but you also are questioning yourself and not feeling very encouraged to move forward. But as you move along with the Page of Cups, you daydream, and you use this daydreaming to get you more motivated and excited about really truly starting on this new project or this thing that, you know, got you excited at the very beginning of the month. And so the daydreaming really helps with that. Also, I see you here thinking about wanting to be around people who care about you so that you can feel the support that you need during this time to get you more motivated, Libra. And here I have 10 of Coins. For some reason, I see this as a desire, not something that has actually happened, but it's an absolute desire to have prosperity, to have a legacy to leave to your family. You're very concerned about your family and you want to make sure you have something that you can leave to them. Also for yourself, to have a much better lifestyle. And that's probably where the conflict or the competition is coming from, because you're starting to get that motivation back that to match up with your inspiration and your passion to do something different, to make more money. That's what's like really in front of my eyes right now as I see the words make more money. Very important to you right now. The Chariot is telling us that you're now taking action. You've chosen a direction. You know which way you want to go. You know where you want to travel to, what your end destination is going to be, and now you're moving. You're moving forward and you're going to make it happen. And with the Ace of Swords, you're getting more and more new ideas, and you have the mental clarity to feel comfortable about this direction that you've chosen. I see this as you reaching back, not the other way around, although usually it's the other way around, that someone from your past comes to see you. But I think here, Libra, you're reaching to someone from your past because you want to tell them about your direction. You want to tell them about your idea. You want to tell them about your plan, because this is somebody that you feel will be honest with you and tell you whether or not it is a good plan or it is a good direction. So even though you feel confident about where you're going, you still want to bounce it off this person right here that you feel is important to you and will be truthful to you. They give you information. You get this information, and then you settle in as the Hermit and start evaluating, thinking about things, not just mentally but emotionally, examining yourself and asking yourself, what do I really want? What do I really want? And now you're willing to fight for it. There are going to always be naysayers in our life, right? It doesn't matter how amazing we are or how successful we are or whatever we have going for us. There's always going to be someone that's going to contradict us and tell us, no, you're not doing the right thing. You're doing the wrong thing. Or telling us that we're not going to succeed. There's always going to be naysayers. And you realize this after going through this exercise of examining yourself and asking yourself, what do you want? So now you're building a fence. You're going to build a fence to protect you so that you can hold your stand and stay focused on your direction. The Nine of Coins tells us life starts to get better for you, Libra, because you did this. Because you examined what it is you wanted and decided and took action and now protected yourself from the naysayers. Coins, you are now feeling some financial gains. Some things are starting to happen for you. Prosperity, you're starting to see the face of prosperity smile at you. And so you're smiling back and all happy and excited, and also feeling that you can have a little luxuries here and there, going out to eat, buying a gift for a friend or a gift for yourself. Maybe you haven't bought one for yourself in a while, and now you do that, Libra, and it's beautiful. And then because you're feeling so much better about yourself, the bond between you and someone you care about, someone you love, someone who might be a friend or a lover or partner or a spouse, becomes stronger because you feel good, you feel happy, and you're passing that happiness onto them. And it's creating a stronger bond between the two of you. And this leads to this Star card, which is all about hope and happiness and healing. And healing, the word healing is like flashing at me. So you're having this healing, and even though you've had luxuries here, you also understand that, hey, this is a nice little taste of it, but I'm not going to use it all up. And so there's management also of your finances and making sure that you stay within your budget, stay within your plan. In fact, with the Six of Coins, there are some people who borrowed money from you, Libra, and they pay you back, and that just brings more joy to you, more comfort. Who wouldn't feel better about that, right? We all would feel better if people paid us back what they borrowed. So that comes back to you. It also makes you feel generous and give a little to charity, or maybe pay back or pay on bills, pay down bills, manage your finances. This seems to be a very important time I see here. These two cards go together. The gentle strength is you allowing yourself to feel courage, to have self-forgiveness. I think, especially right here with this card where you were feeling unfulfilled, blaming yourself for things like, oh gosh, why did I do this? Why did I let that happen? Why am I in this situation? How did this happen? Kind of stuff. And so the strength card is saying, you know what? None of us are perfect. We all make mistakes, Libra. And it's okay. It's okay that you made that mistake and learned from it. You know, you can forgive yourself. You can forgive yourself and love yourself for having learned from that mistake. And that's what this card is telling us. Now, the Four of Swords is about needing rest. So all of this that you did at the beginning of the month all through until the end of January can be very exhausting. Not to say you're just like done for. No, it's not a done for kind of thing, but you've achieved so much of your goal here. And after that, you need rest. That's what this card is saying. You should get rest. Listen to your body. If it is tired, allow it to rest, so you can recuperate and re-energize and be ready for February. Okay? Let me go ahead and pull an oracle card here from my Native American oracle card deck. This is beautiful. This is brand new, and I was just learning it, but it also has some wonderful sayings here. That's what I will be reading to you, is the guidance, because it doesn't fit on the card. And so this is the dream catcher, all about those choices that will lead to the thing you are trying to manifest for yourself and to the prosperity that you want for yourself. It says here, cultivate discernment, judge well, and make sure you understand all the subtleties before jumping to conclusions. Study what it is that you're trying to learn, which you do as a hermit, and then from there, act with wisdom. All right, Libra, that is all I have for you, my dear Libra. If you found this helpful, insightful in any way, please be sure to like and subscribe before you go. I really hope I see you for your February reading as well. If this really all works out the way I read, it'd be really nice to hear comments back about that. So until next time, take good care and best wishes to you always. Bye, Libra. Hello, Scorpio. Welcome back to Three Trails Tarot, and thank you so very much for being here today to watch your January 2023 tarot reading. Now, if you're interested in finding out what the whole year might be like with regard to your finances, career, love and romance and relationships, just click right up here, and that'll lead you directly to the annual video. And you can just go down to your timestamp for your sign to watch just your part if you like. All right, so today we are going to do your January reading, and we're going to start it by finding out what the general overarching energy is going to be for the month. And I see here it is the seal, peace and compassion. So your focus will be on peace and compassion. This is what's going to be influencing, this is the energy that's going to influence your decisions, your choices, your directions that you take, actions and reactions. Okay, let's see how each of the weeks begin for you, Scorpio. And we have Queen of Wands, the Empress, the Devil, and the Wheel of Fortune. Oh my gosh, Scorpio. You have 3 high arcana cards here right off the bat, and I'm sensing a lot of feminine energy here. So that makes sense with the compassion and peace as being your overarching energy. So your first week, starting off as Queen of Wands, being fierce, taking charge, moving through the month with passionate, confident energy, and that's beautiful. Also looking good, I have to tell you that, because as Queen of Wands, you are going to be turning heads, Scorpio. The Empress, the Queen of Queens. So with the Empress is also very nature, green, Mother Earth kind of energy, feminine energy, receiving, ready to receive abundance and love and beauty and kindness. Also here with the Empress, I see creation and possible fertility. So this could be fertility for personal growth. This could be fertility for actually creating another person. So you may be expecting, Scorpio, we'll see, or maybe having a new addition to your family, perhaps a child or grandchild, or someone that you adopted, or someone that's just come under your care. So you may be expecting this already, but it looks like it'll happen in the second week. The Devil. So there's something that's going to hold you back from achieving something that you want to achieve in the third week, and it's going to be the very beginning of the third week, but your fortune will change. The Wheel of Fortune here in your fourth week will turn things around for you. Let's see what the rest of the month looks like, okay? So we have, this was on top, Page of Coins, Knight of Swords, Knight of Cups, they're just falling out. Usually I have to split them. Ace of Cups, okay, Death, Page of Cups, 2 of Swords, 4 of Swords, 9 of Cups, Temperance, Justice, and 2 of Wands. Okay, so Scorpio, like I said, you start off the first week truly fierce, taking charge, passionate, confident, a lot of very powerful, fiery energy here to take action. Page of Coins is a much calmer, it's a calmer card, but it all coincides with what you're trying to do here. So with the Page of Coins, there's some money news. You're going to get some money news. It could be a little windfall, or it could be a lot of windfall, but it looks like you're going to get some news here in the first week regarding some funds coming your way. It could be like a check, maybe a refund or something like that. With Death, this actually means transformation. So it just means the end of how you were, the end of a lifestyle, the end of a personality or a trait that you've been trying to change or transform out of. So it's just the ending of a phase of something that was in your life and the beginning of something new for you. Okay, so this is very exciting. And then here with the Nine of Cups is celebration. So a party. I always call this a party card. Party, party, party. Look how happy they are. And then there's a bunch of cups. Probably has wine in it. So this is a celebration, an opportunity to have some fun. And this is going to be at the end of the first week of January, Scorpio. As you move into your second week, more openness, more feeling of passion and compassion and kindness and feeling grounded and solid. And then you take action from there. Knight of Swords, fast, quick, ready to move action, very assertive, but also caveat, Scorpio, this also might be a period where you're so excited. This is where you might do something impulsive. You might want to ask yourself a question. Is this good for me? Is this okay? Or is this harmless fun? Because this is a caveat card with regard to that. Now we have a Page of Cups, learning how to build better relationships, and also daydreaming, giving yourself time to daydream about the kind of lifestyle that you would like to have. And remember, you just went through a new transformation here in the first week, so this is your moment that you probably stop and daydream about, okay, now that I've changed this in my life, let's see, I wonder what the future is going to hold for me, you know, with these new changes. And so there's some daydreaming going on here. And Temperance is you balancing things off, not getting too excited, not getting too laid back, you know, resting on your laurels, but trying to have a balance of and harmony of how you address things, react to things, and the actions that you're going to take further in the month. As you move along, we have here the Devil, which we talked about earlier, and this Devil stops you from continuing to move forward with your transformation. This is a thought. It's not a person. In your reading today, Scorpio, this is a thought. So this is you stopping you from moving forward. It could be a behavioral pattern that when you get to a certain point, you start to question yourself. I'm not saying this is what I see in the cards. I'm just throwing this as an example, trying to explain this card. So let's just say you want to start a business, and you've tried to start a business before, but it didn't do so well. And now you're all excited and you want to start a business again. But because you keep thinking about, oh, last time it didn't work, I don't know, is it worth it? Should I not? Might be a lot of work. You start to question yourself. That's a behavioral pattern that you've created for yourself when it comes to businesses. It's a thought. It's a perception of a possible failure. Stops you in your tracks and prevents you from moving forward. So definitely look at this and ask yourself if this is for real. Is this real? Or is this perceived? And then with the Knight of Cups, go on a trip. This is what this card is saying. Go on a trip. If you're not sure, go on a trip. Do something fun. Do something exciting to kind of take yourself out of that environment and be able to see things with fresh eyes. And then with the Two of Swords, make that decision. Whatever that decision was that might have seemed hard, even if it means you have to compromise, then so be it, as long as a compromise doesn't hurt you in any way or the other person. This is saying, okay, make that decision already. So apparently there was a decision up here somewhere. It's not shown in the cards, but you did take action on this here. So this is calm, fun, calm, bam, action. And then this is like stay calm, stay balanced. And then this is like stopping you. So I believe that that's because there's been a decision which was from the past month that hasn't been made, and this card is saying it is time now to make this decision. This Justice card is saying, you know what, whatever you put in is what you're going to get back, so don't be afraid to make a decision that you feel is going to be good for you and the other person, and is made from a good place, is made with good intentions, because then you will also get good things in return, which really happens for you, because the beginning of the fourth week we have the Wheel of Fortune, Scorpio. And the Wheel of Fortune is all about things, your good luck coming your way, turning the point, getting some good luck, and going through a new cycle in life. Okay, as we continue on with the Ace of Cups, there might be a proposal, some new relationship come into your life. Of course, this is all a lot of work. So this is exciting. This is all exciting. This was challenging. Bam, you're tired. With the Four of Swords, time to rest. This card is saying, okay, this is the point when your body is probably telling you rest. And it's probably better not to fight it and to allow it to rest. And then once you rest up, you're able to see things a little bit clearer and then make this next decision with Two of Wands. Two of Wands is embracing the change. So you're able to make this next decision because you realize this change is actually good for me. This is a good change and I'm ready to move forward. So you're able to embrace that change, and this change may require some traveling. For most of you, this is like outside the country, maybe kind of good fortune travel. Okay, so this is exciting. This week is super exciting. You had to get through the tough stuff first to get to here, but wow, this is really great for you, Scorpio. Oh, I'm going to draw just one more card with regard to this travel, and then we'll do the oracle card, okay? Oh, by the way, I really love these cards. My niece got this for me, and it's called the Taro of the Divine. And what's so cool about these cards is every one of these figures on here is a legend from a country. So there's many different countries right now laying on this table with their legends, and I would love to tell you about the legends, but that would take too long. So if you would like to get a copy of this deck and the booklet with the legends, just click in the link below in the description and you'll be able to get a copy for yourself. And I'll just tell you, they're not expensive, and I'm just really excited that she got this for me. I just love it. It's beautiful, beautiful colors too. Okay, here's our card. It's 4 of coins. You're going to be traveling, but also at the same time, watch out for your budget as you travel. Just make sure it's within your means. Okay, so it's sort of like a caveat then. Let me go ahead and pull from this Native American Oracle cards, and also if you like this deck, the link is down below, or any of these cards actually. I have all their links below, so it makes it easy for you, convenient for you you don't have to like search all over the place for them. I have the links down there. Whoops. Okay, so the crow is all about power, taking your power back. And it says, all of life is a lesson. Open yourself to learn the lessons and practice the right use of power. Don't take yourself too seriously. Scorpio, that is all I have for you. I hope that you enjoyed this reading, found it interesting, insightful, or helpful in some way. And if you did, please like and subscribe before you go. And hope I see you for your February reading. Until next time, take good care. Best wishes for you always. And thanks again. Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to Three Trails Tarot. And thank you so very much for being here today to watch your January 2023 tarot reading. Now, if you're also interested in the annual reading, which addresses the career, finances, love, romance, and relationships, just click right up here and that'll take you straight to that other video when this video is over. Okay, so let's first find out what your overarching energy is for January. This is the energy that is going to pretty much influence your decisions, your actions, reactions, whatever direction you decide to take in the month, okay? So you're going to be working from that place, and just try to flip over. So I'm going to pull, this is Badgers. Badgers are all about determination and stamina. So let's find out how each of your weeks are going to start in the month of January. And see what kind of energy starts those weeks. We have the World. Eight of Cups. Wow, it's just really coming out for us. Knight of Cups. Oh, and you got 2 here. So we have King of Wands and Page of Cups. Okay, Sagittarius. So your first week is going to start with the World. Wow. What a way to start. What this means is that you are ending a phase in your life, and maybe you've been in a rut for a while, or maybe you haven't dated for a while, or maybe you haven't been enthusiastic or motivated in a while. That all ends, and you are moving to a new phase where you feel you've reached a goal, you've learned some lessons, and are ready for the next thing to come about. Eight of Cups is all about walking away from where you are to find the thing that's missing, and now you're ready to go find it. That happens in the second week. And with the Knight of Cups, it's all about romance or travel, okay, or both. which is exciting too. King of Wands. I know you're a fire sign, Sagittarius, but for some reason, I think this is another person. This isn't you. King of Wands is an admirer that is going to pop up in the 4th week with some real fire, passionate energy for you, Sagittarius. That sounds so exciting. And the reason I say this is because it is paired. It fell out together with Page of Cups. Again, romance, dating, exciting interests and love and attraction. Okay, so let's see what the rest of the month looks like, Sagittarius. So I'm already getting very excited for you from the few cards that I see. We have 3 of Cups, Three of Coins, Ace of Cups, 10 of Wands, 5 of Swords, 9 of Coins, Knight of Wands, Death, the Tower, 2 of Coins, the World, once again, the World, and 10 of Coins. Okay. Got to put my glasses on, so I'm going to put those back on so I can see. We already talked about the World card from for the beginning of your 1st week. And shortly after that, a celebration with friends saying, hey, wasn't this great? Got through this, got through that, got through this, and now I'm ready for new stuff. So there's a lot of conversation going on here. This could either be a physical celebrating with friends, or this could be just on the phone with your friends, talking about how excited you are and just thrilled about the new changes that may be coming up for you. 5 of Swords is somewhere out of the blue, Sagittarius. Some kind of regret or memory of something that you regret just pops up all of a sudden from out of nowhere. And this somehow causes a shakeup with the Tower. So something totally unexpected. You didn't expect this. Maybe you took some action when you felt this regret, and so you reached out or apologized, or I don't know, but whatever action you took because of this feeling resulted in an unexpected shakeup, and now you're reacting to it. Keep your feet on the ground so you don't fall too hard. So there's a lot of reaction that happens here. Okay, got to have your stamina for this. This is the energy that you will need to get through this. After all this happens, after this shakeup, this regret, you realize there's something missing in your life. This is the time to just walk away now and go find that thing that's missing, because perhaps to you, the thing that's missing is far more important than what you have in place. You want to move forward, and before you move forward, we seek you working with others to try to discover what that is. 9 of Coins is all about feeling like things are starting to come together for you, where you can actually have a little luxury, splurge a little, maybe go out to eat or get your hair done, or go shopping kind of thing. So there's a little splurging that happens after all this, and I believe that this is all because of really truly positive energy starting to flow within you after this really tough situation. And then with the 2 of Coins, I see you multitasking. Now you're back into action. So you took a little break, treated yourself, and then now you're back on track, and for where you want to go and what you want to do, and you're doing a lot of things at the same time. So you're multitasking, you're trying to balance it, trying to keep it all afloat. Some of it has to do with responsibilities, some of it has to do with work, some of it has to do with managing your finances in a different way, or investing, but you're busy. You're super busy. And the great thing is that despite all of this busyness, there's this deep desire for some romance, for traveling. And so there's this planning that happens, or maybe you actually go out for coffee or on a date with someone that you like or have just met or have been with for some time, and just decide, hey, let's go out and do something fun. So you go out with them, or you are planning a future vacation with them, a vacay. So this is an exciting time in the third week coming up. We see here with the Ace of Cups, new relationships. So bam, there we go again. I said this was romance, this is a new relationship. And so this is really exciting because now with the Knight of Wands, oh my goodness, feeling like a free spirit. There must be a lot of love in the air here, Sagittarius, because there's a lot of celebration. This is a good month for you. I can see this is a good month. Yeah, sure, you went through this moment of regret. You had this tower thing, but you kind of get past it really quick. And now there's this romance, possible travel, a new relationship, and feeling fiery with the Knight of Wands. Lusty, free-spirited, and just feeling fearless. You got all this fearless fire energy going for you, Sagittarius. And then bam, the world again. So what this is telling us is you have moved into this phase, this fiery phase, and then there's a lesson that you learned here. And once that was achieved, took you to the next step, okay? So your next step now is meeting this person. This new relationship could be this person who you met in the third week, but now is becoming more than just a friend. More than just a friend. And once again, more romance, more fun, more excitement. With the Page of Cups, just wanting to also examine the relationship and see, how to make the relationship better, or how to navigate this new relationship, okay? Of course, this is all exhausting, Sagittarius. This is so exhausting. But you are a social person. But still, it is a lot. And so you're just like tired because you've been balancing, right? I mean, here you had Two of Coins. So you've been trying to balance all this stuff, and then the romance, and then all fiery and feeling great about yourself. You just feel burdened. It's like, balancing it all. Work, home, relationships. It's just a lot. So this is your wear down phase. It's like right after all of this starts in the beginning of the fourth week, then it starts to feel a little exhausting for you. And here we have the transformation card. There's a part of you, Sagittarius, you maybe were dating, or you're maybe even married, or you were with someone, but you were just kind of like, blah. You were just there. Or you haven't been with anyone in a while, and that's why you stepped away. Then all of this wonderful stuff starts happening for you because you opened up your heart, right? And you opened yourself up to meet people. So the death here is the transformation of going from that blah phase, or that routine phase, or that phase where there was something missing, to this new kind of person that you are now, happy and in love. And yes, it's exhausting, but it's like a nice exhaustion, because it's from good stuff. It's not like bad stuff was happening to you. This is 10 of Wands, which means it's a burden of responsibility, a burden of things that you put on yourself. You wanted to participate in all this and do all this. So this is a self-imposed tired, which can be a very good kind of tired if you enjoyed it. If you enjoyed what you did before you got tired. Does that make sense? And then here with the 10 of Coins, you're on track, or seeing that you're on track to create some sort of legacy for your family. So it looks like there were some other things happening in the background. They're not surface, they're more background things, but with your finances. So you weren't, hands-on with a lot of the financial stuff's been happening in the background, and you're getting to a point in the fourth week where there's these funds now that are coming about, and you're starting to feel more and more comfortable about the plans that you made in the past. Let me go ahead and pull a card from the Oracle deck. This is the Native American Oracle deck. And if you like any of the cards up here, Sagittarius, and would love to have a copy for yourself, just to ask questions of it, or to play with them yourself, or this deck right here, which is the Taro of the Divine. Every one of these characters is part of a legend from a different country, which is so cool. I would love to tell you about those, but that would make the reading very, very, very long. So if you would like a copy of this deck, and this is what it looks like in the back, then with the legends, just click on the links below. They're all there for your convenience so that you don't have to search and look for them. Let's see what we have for you. What kind of guidance can we give Sagittarius for January? What kind of guidance? Oops. This is the necklace and the wampum. Focuses on alliances. It says here, life is a cycle and we are all connected. See your enemy as a potential ally. Learn to see their flaws as skills. Here, what I'm going to place that here with this regret. Perhaps it's a regret about a person you thought cared for you. This is influential people, and this just so happens to look like a king right here, right? So somebody who you thought was, maybe you had placed them on a pedestal and you had a regret and you reached out and then bam, something happened. Maybe it didn't work out too well, and it might have been because you were focused on them as an enemy and maybe bringing up the points that they weren't ready to hear. So this card is saying, when you do this, do it from a place of goodness and try to see them as a possible ally, so that you can, if you present your case that way, they might be more willing to listen. All right, well, that's all I have for you, Sagittarius. I hope you found that helpful or useful or insightful in some way, and if you did, please be sure to like and subscribe before you go. And I really hope that I see you back here again for February. Until then, best of luck to you and best wishes always. Take care. Bye now.